All right, now let's write a complete landing page from scratch. For this product, I've chosen the Gummies for hair and nails, the same one I've been using as an example in all the AI prompts. So to save time and make this loom a bit shorter, I'm using the same product, and then I've already put all the research here that I did, and also the outline generation. So basically, I used all these research prompts and implemented them for the gummies and gummies for hair and nails. Then took all of these results all into one page. And then once all the research is done, I use the outline generation prompts, and I use this one. So I inserted the product info and research I had, then asked to create an outline, and here it is. So now that I have my research and I have my outline, I can write the actual sales page. So let's begin with the first prompt. I'm just going to copy paste it straight into it. Then for the next one, I'm just going to copy this into here, and then fill out the blank here, which is the name is Glow Bites, gummies for hair and nails. So then I attach all the product details, research, and so on. So let me find it. Yeah, so everything from here, including this, I just copy paste, and then I delete, add it to Cloud. And then below this prompt, I've added the outline I want you to follow writing this page. So copy the outline that I have. Then insert the outline here. And then I'm just going to copy the entire prompt and put it in Cloud. And now it will give me a final confirmation. And then AI will start writing the whole page, and I will just piece it together section by section. So now we have the hero section. Let me format it properly. Here in this one, I would immediately, if I don't have these statistics and I want to be more compliant, I would change it to something more simple, so I'm not lying. And then continue with the product section. And then I'm just going to repeat the process until I get to the bottom of the page. So it's all pretty simple, nothing complicated. You just do this and then at the end you format it and then make the edits that you need. I might even remove this section later just to make it shorter, so the page is not too long. All right, so we're almost done. Just the FAQ left. And let's just put the final call to action. Maybe I can use it higher up. Mix it somewhere in there. All right, so now that I have the entire page and like the first draft of it, where is it? So now what I'm gonna do to make the editing process easier for myself, I'm just gonna like format it properly with headlines, subheadlines, text alignments, and so on. So first we have the headline, which will be the biggest one. Now the subheadline that follows the headline, then these bullet points. I can make these like check marks. And then the button, let's make it like highlighted in yellow, or let's say green. Then we have the review. This can also all be centered. So let's say we have the product image here, the review here, customer image, and then just break up these sentences so it's easier to go over. I would definitely make this whole section shorter because it feels too long, but that's for later. Right now we have the headline, the subheadline of the problem. Image here. Right now we get to the solution. I'm going to remove this and go straight to here. A subheadline, another product image here, and then it gets into the actual solution. I'll make this centered. Then this is like a subheadline. And then we get into the ingredients. Now we have another subheadline here about the actual science behind it. I'm going to center all of this. I'm going to put the image of the ingredient, make this bigger. Same thing here. Now there's a solution. I mean, the science behind it, some relatable image. I would make this. This is the subheadline. I would, instead of an image, put an animation or a GIF there. Format these better. Then put like a image there, image, animation. Make these bold. Ah, shit. Now we get to the actual timeline of the transformation. Now we have first 2 weeks, week 2 to 4, month 1 to 2, and month 2 to 3, month 3 and beyond. Now I'm gonna leave that, these two. I'm gonna remove these reviews just to make it shorter. Same here. I'm gonna remove the last one, just so we have 4 in total. Then I'm gonna put a table of 4 like windows and put each of these there. Now this section, actually, now that I think about it, I might delete it because we've gone through the problem, we've gone through the solution, then the journey, and then we get into why other products fail. So I'll still leave it for now, but I might move it higher up or remove it completely. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this completely. And then after the timeline, we go straight into the reviews. So the reviews are here. Then some authority figure. Some numbers. Let's make this a subheadline. Actually, these are kind of like a FAQ questions. So I might move these to the very bottom and put the call to action there instead. So now we have the timeline, the reviews, some authority figures, some stats, and then I'm gonna move here to the call to action. Here, once again, I'm gonna put a table here just to make it easier to look over for the designer. I'm gonna put the 3-pack in the middle, six pack on the side, then 1-pack on the left. All right, so now there's a button here. Then here we can put like a 90-day guarantee badge. Try it risk-free for 90 days. Make that like a small subheadline. And now this is the final call to action. They have added some bonuses here, but we don't have those, so I'm just gonna delete that. All right, so we have the main page. Now let's get into the frequently asked questions. Let's remove that as well. Now the FAQs. All right, let's leave these here for now. So now that we have formatted the whole page, we can start doing the actual edits. So here, review, I'm going to keep the same. This button, I would change it to like check availability. And then for the final call to action, I'm going to put that button there. Now this button, I'm going to put it throughout the page. So the first one's at the very top. Then we're going to have a button right here. Now the science. Then here, another button. After the reviews, we have the final call to action. I'm going to keep it this way. All right, so now let's get back into Cloud. For the header section, I want to make it more benefit oriented. So I'm going to put the header section in the AI and then in the prompt say, rewrite the entire header section above, make the headline much more benefit oriented, and then in the subheadline, support the claims. Oh, in the subheadline, say what pain points they can get rid of with just 2 delicious gummies daily. And then in the bullet points, don't lie about some statistics you don't know. Make the bullet points slightly shorter, and actually the bullet points are pretty good. So clinically proven to reduce hair shedding by 84%. Yeah, let's just see what it spits out. Oh shit. Because the bullet points are pretty good. So powered by stress-resistant biotin plus collagen plus biotin formula, already trusted by 37,000 women. Delicious berry flavored gummies, any day guarantee. Now write another variation of the headline and point out the pain points first. Example, pain point 1, pain point 2, 3. Subheadline, explain the benefits. Mention the benefits, all with just 2 delicious gummies. So let's put it there as an example for now. So the first bullet point we could change to works from within to give you get visible. We could shorten this and say get visibly thicker hair, stronger nails, even during stressful times. I don't like that it says even during stressful times because we haven't gotten to the problem yet. So they might not know that their hair problems are caused by stress. Yeah, I would leave the bullet points the same as they are now. So I like this subheadline more. It says experience the confidence of naturally thicker hair, stronger nails, and a radiant glow you thought you would never have again, all with just 2 delicious berry gummies a day. Then tired of endless hair shredding, breaking nails, wasting money on treatments that don't last. I would put another headline. Write 5 more headlines. Make them focused on the pain points. 2 about hair, 1 about nails. Don't write them in quotes. Get to the deeper pain points and desires, insecurities. Yeah, let's see what it spits out now. Yeah, here I don't like this, like saying tired of watching you're embarrassed by. Don't write tired, embarrassed, watching. Just call out the problem straight away. Here it's again a bit too specific. Don't be so specific. Listen to what I'm saying. Write the headline of 3 pain points. 2 about hair problems, 2 about nail problems. And that's it, nothing more, with a question mark at the end. A question with pain points, and then a short promise to follow. Yeah, so I like this one the most. So thinning hair, constant shedding, brittle breaking nails, and then I would put like get thick, beautiful hair and strong nails. Let's say naturally. Let's highlight this and like gold. Now we just have to pick a subheadline that fits the best. So thinning hair, constant shedding, brittle breaking nails, get thick, beautiful hair and strong nails naturally. I would put this here about the 2 gummies. So thinning hair, constant shedding, brittle breaking nails, get thick, beautiful hair and strong nails, all with just 2 delicious gummies a day. Say goodbye to endless hair shedding, constant nail breakage. Yeah, I would put this as the bottom subheadline. So now we have the header section. We can move on to the next part. So you know that feeling, standing in your bathroom, staring at the clump of your hairbrush. So it basically mentions many relatable scenarios. I would put it in easier to overlook, like a block under the header. That basically, like, it has a headline. Maybe it says like, "Have you experienced any of these?" And then like lists like four, 5, 6 scenarios. So prompt: rewrite the text differently and easier to scan over. Start with a subheadline of something like, "Do you experience any of these?" And then you go over 4 to 6 scenarios of what they might be experiencing. Structure them like this. Title: call out the problem. Scenario: 2 to 3 sentence, no, let's say 1 to 2 sentence description, and then do that for each scenario. because then I can put the subheadline here, and then I have a section of the different scenarios. Don't make the title so fancy. Be more specific and simple. Shedding hair. Feeling like shedding hair. Clumps of hair in the shower. Feeling in your stomach when you look in the mirror. Nails breaking, etc. Let's see about the description. So you spend 30 minutes every morning strategically styling your hair. Let's see what it does now. So endless hair shedding, clumps of hair in the shower, nails that break before they grow, a full bathroom full of failed solutions, hiding your hair problems. Yeah, I like this a lot more. So it's a lot more simple, and it's 5 in total. So let me put a table here. All right, let me put it like this. An image. Let me copy these. Now this one. All right. Now let's format it better so we can edit it. Endless hair shedding. Shedding every morning starts the same way, brushing your hair with a knot in your stomach, watching more strands fall out, wondering how much more you can lose before others start noticing. Clumps of hair in your shower. Your heart sinks each time you look down your shower drain. What started as a few strands has turned into clumps, leaving you anxious every time you wash your hair. Nails that break before they grow. Just when you think your nails are finally growing, another one breaks. Blah, blah, blah. Your cabinet is filled with half-used bottles and products that promise results but never delivered. Yes, hiding your hair problems. Messy buns aren't casual anymore. They're strategic cover-ups for thinning hot spots. Okay, so now I like this a lot more, and it's easier to scan over than this text. And now we hook them with this header section. Then if they want to keep reading, they see like, do you experience any of these? They say yes, and then they start reading about their problem. So the real reason your hair and nails are struggling, it's not what you think. So when you're stressed, and let's be honest, who isn't these days? Your body goes into survival mode. Your stress hormones spike, and suddenly your body has to make some tough choices about where to send its resources. Beautiful hair and strong nails, they're considered non-essential by your body during these times. But here's the frustrating part. This creates a vicious cycle that's nearly impossible to break on your own. Your elevated stress levels force your body to dramatically reduce its natural collagen production and biotin absorption, the two essential building blocks your body needs for healthy hair and nails. And as your hair starts thinning and your nails become brittle, you feel more stressed about your appearance. This increased stress leads to even higher cortisol levels. which further reduces your body's ability to reduce and absorb these vital nutrients. It's like your body's stuck in a downward spiral. I'm gonna remove that. And this is exactly why your hair keeps thinning. No matter how many strengthening shampoos you try, your nails continue breaking despite using every fortifying treatment available. Those generic biotin supplements aren't giving you the results you hope for. Even premium salon treatments only provide temporary relief. The good news, once you understand the stress-beauty connection, you can finally break free from this cycle. So here, I like it, but I think it goes into stress too early. I would add like 1 to 2, maybe 3 sentences to build up to it. So I'm gonna put this into Cloud and say prompt. I like the body text about the problem above. However, I think it goes into stress way too soon without proper transition build-up. So here's what I want you to do before the body text starts. I'm gonna put the sentence. I want you to write 1 to 3 sentences to get people more on the edge, let's say more invested. Say something like, most people are quick to blame common assumption for their hair and nail problems. However, the actual problem is something else. Let me explain. Something like that. Right, so now we're gonna have, most people blame genetics, aging, or their diet for their hair and nail problems. They think it's just bad luck or something they have to live with. But what if I told you the real culprit is something affecting nearly every woman today? Something that's sabotaging your body's ability to maintain healthy hair and nails? Let me explain. I'm gonna highlight this. Something that's sabotaging your bodies. Yeah, I would leave it like this. Then it gets into the problem. Then I'm going to put another animation here to break up the text and make it aligned to the right side. Then we get into the solution. So introducing Glow Bites, your daily dose of hair and nail resilience. I would make it more benefit focused, rewrite the product introduction subheadline, and make it more focused on the benefits. So Glow Bites are delicious berry flavored gummies, specifically formulated to help your body maintain healthy hair and strong nails even during your most stressful moments. Restore your natural hair thickness and nail strength from within. So here I like this more, but the problem with this one is that some people might never have had like thick hair. Let's say, so get the thick, beautiful hair and strong nails you've been dreaming of. Maybe that's a bit too extreme, but it works. So what makes Glow Bites different? We crack the code on delivering beauty-boosting nutrients in a way your body can actually use. Each gummy combines two powerful ingredients in their most available form. So then you have premium collagen peptides. These aren't just any collagen peptides, they're specifically sized for maximum absorption, providing your body with exact building blocks it needs for stronger hair follicles and resilient nail beds. They work at a cellular level, strengthening your hair and nails from the inside out. Activated biotin complex, while other supplements use basic biotin that your stressed body struggles to absorb. Our activated biotin complex is specifically designed to bypass stress-related absorption barriers. It acts like a key that unlocks your body's natural ability to grow stronger, thicker hair, and harder, more resilient nails. Together, these ingredients create something truly revolutionary. I would remove this. I think it's a bit too extra. So this, the best part, they're actually enjoyable to take. No more choking down horse-sized pills or mixing chalky powders in your coffee. Just two delicious gummies a day is all it takes to start your transformation. Now we get into more in the science. So here's how glow bites work their magic. So picture your hair follicles and nail beds as the tiny construction sites. They're constantly building new hair and nail tissue, but they can only work with the materials your body provides them. When stress hits, these construction sites face a serious supply shortage. So I like this, but I don't like the metaphor, especially if this is for women who are mostly like 30 to 60 probably. Like I don't think the construction site metaphor analogy is the best. So prompt, rewrite the text above slightly differently. I don't think the construction sites analogy is the most fitting for middle-aged older women. Either don't put an analogy at all or change it to something that's not cringe, childish, and fits our audience. So this is the direct version. I like this. It's more simple. It's not that hard to understand, so the analogy there is not that important. So it just says your body is constantly working to create new hair and nail tissue. It's a natural, ongoing process that requires specific nutrients to work properly. When stress hits, this delicate process gets disrupted as your body diverts these essential nutrients elsewhere. This is where Globite steps in, and they work differently than anything else you've tried. Yeah, this analogy is even harder to imagine and help explain. It makes things more complicated. Then we get into um, like the mechanisms behind it. So deep internal nourishment. So while topical creams just sit on the surface, Globite's unique gummy formula that delivers nutrients directly to your bloodstream. Um, our collagen peptides and biotin complex travel throughout your body, reaching every hair follicle and nail bed, areas that creams and serums can never reach. Stress-resistant delivery system. So remember how stress blocks your ability to produce and absorb nutrients. Our formula Um, say our powerful formula uses a special delivery system that works regardless of your stress levels. Removing this analogy. Then the real beauty of glow bites lies in how the ingredients work together. The collagen peptides create a strong foundation by providing essential building materials, while the biotin complex acts as a master contractor. Do the same here, write a more direct version. So I don't like how it says here master contractor. So the collagen peptides provide the essential nutrients your body needs for uh, strong, healthy growth, while biotin complex ensures these nutrients. I like this the most. So while the biotin complex ensures these nutrients are properly utilized where they matter the most, your hair follicles and nail beds. Think of it this way: if your hair and nails were another analogy. I'm gonna remove this text. Then I'm gonna change this to more simple. What can you expect? So for people who are just scanning the page, they'll see this headline, and there's a higher chance they will stop instead of it says like your journey to healthy hair. So when will I see results? Is a question everyone asks, and we believe in being completely transparent about what to expect on your glow bites journey. For everyone's body is unique. Here's what most women experience, and then it basically goes throughout each period and what they can expect. So here it says like it's being real, like you won't see any changes yet. However, like something is amazing happening inside, your body is beginning to absorb and distribute the collagen, peptides, and biotin complex to every hair follicle and nail bed. So while they might not get instant results, they might feel better. They might feel good about themselves that they're working, like they're on the way to finding a lasting solution, and they're progressing every day. So this is when week 2 to 4, the first signs. This is when you'll notice the first exciting changes. That handful of hair in your shower drain is getting smaller. Your nails, they're not splitting at the slightest touches anymore. These subtle changes are your first signs that glow bites are working their magic. Then month 1 to 2, now things get really exciting. Those baby hairs around your hairline, they're not flyaways, they're new growth. Your nails are growing faster and stronger, blah blah blah. And then month 2 to 3, this is when the full benefits of glow bites become undeniable. Your hair feels thicker when you run your fingers through it. Styling becomes easier because your hair has more body and life, and so on. So yeah, overall, pretty good, pretty solid. Doesn't sound too unrealistic. And then the reviews. I'm not gonna do too much editing here, just some slide formatting. And obviously, if you have real reviews, use them instead. So we have the reviews. Then let's say we have an authority figure. And then we have the stats. Obviously, in this case, they are made up, but if you have anything to put here, then it's very beneficial. You can even put this much higher up, but right before the final call to action is also good. So images of before and after, and yeah, actually, for a product like this, before and after images are very beneficial. Right now, we're at our final call to action. So here, just choose your transformation package. I would make the headline more exciting here. Yeah, so I'm gonna format this slightly and then work on this headline. So put this in the middle. Right here, so 1 month supply, 60 gummies, standard shipping, 90-day guarantee. So try to see initial results. This is perfect for experiencing the full global transformation. 6 month supply, save $30 off, free priority shipping. Yeah, you can include bonuses if you have them. I'm gonna remove this to not make it too like squeezed in. And this one, I would remove the bonuses actually from here. And if you have bonuses, create a separate section for them. Right now, so prompt above, you can see our final call to action. I'm gonna remove this timer thing again as well. And then this 90-day guarantee badge, I'm gonna also put here under the first call to action. And then the headline, write a better headline for it. Remind about all the benefits, and then some scarcity, and also mention as low as $1.33 a day, because the cheapest one is $39 a month, so it's just $1.33 a day. I would keep this, select your package below, because that fits your goal. It's like a bit too specific, and I like it. I think it's better if we keep it simple. No, just one headline, something like get your bottle of glow bites for as little as while stock lasts. Get benefit 1, 2, 3. For as little as $1.33 a day. And then like something like that. Because the AI likes to use like words like transformation and so on, but often it's better if you just keep it simple. So he gave me just pretty much exactly what I asked for. So get your bottle of low bites while stock lasts. Get naturally thicker hair, stronger nails, and renew confidence for as little as $1.33 a day. So it uses the word get and get there in both subhead lines. So I'm gonna change it to secure, then warning, due to high demand, we can only guarantee this price for the next 24 hours. Select your package below. And then that's the final call to action. And then we have finally the FAQs. So how do I take glow bites? Yes. What's inside glow bites? Yeah, you can add that. When will I see results? Are glow bites safe? Do I need to take glow bites forever? I might remove this, just to not fill too many FAQs. So what if it doesn't work for me? How soon will you ship? Can I take glow bites with other supplements? Are there any side effects? Is this a subscription? And yeah, this one I won't put in the sales page because this is something you would put more in like a VSL or an editorial. And yeah, now we have the final sales page. Pretty simple. Just follow the prompts, then format it and make the edits based on your preferences. And that's it.